Make Magazine's Electronics course, written by Charles Platt. Experiment 1. Taste the power. This lab is simple. Introduce yourself to electricity by using your own body. Tasting the battery is perfect. When Tyler put the 9-volt battery leads across his tongue, it tingled, then started to hurt. We see here that Tyler could not take it, had to remove the battery from his tongue. But how does this work? To show how a tongue can conduct electricity, we need to use our digital multimeter, the apparatus that assigns values to concepts in electricity. These are the ports on the multimeter. The black one is plugged into the common port, and the red one is plugged into the voltage port. Most modern-day digital multimeters have their ports configured like this. Now we are going to move up to the dial. The dial is a spot where you can select what setting you want to read. In this case, we want to measure in ohms, or resistance. Our tongues have a rather high resistance, so set your multimeter to the 200K, or kiloohms setting. Tyler is going to put the leads onto his tongue, and then we will measure the resistance of his tongue in kiloohms. Wait for the meter to stabilize before we get a final value, and it is around 50 kiloohms, or 50,000 ohms. Sure, that was the case with a wet tongue, but after Tyler dried his tongue, he tries to measure again. Seems to be higher. Now, we had a bit of trouble letting this one stabilize, but after a little while, we drew a conclusion that it was 90,000 ohms. Significantly higher. From this we can draw a conclusion that water conducts electricity, or allows it to pass through more easily. Electricity passing through something more easily is just a way of saying electrons can pass through at a higher rate.